Here, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. About to run through the recap for y'all, man. We got the dub, week one, season one of the fantasy league. This is a randomly drafted, CPU drafted fantasy league. So I have the Cardinals in this league. This is officially the first game we play in, and as you can see on the screen, we got Justin Fields at QB, and we're playing against Lamar on the Titans, which really doesn't sit well with me. But I mean, it's a fantasy league, right? You're gonna see players on teams that they're really not on, or whatever the case may be. But anywho, we got Justin Fields at QB. That's pretty much the start of our offense, the mobile quarterback. You know what I mean? Spread offense, we get down how we get down. Um, and like I said, we got dubs. Take a look at the team stats first, as usual. It's a pretty even game, even down to the score, to the total yards, to the first downs. Only place we really took advantage was in the run game, surprisingly. And two, we took advantage of time of possession. As you can see here, we are up like 6 minutes over him in time of possession. But everything else, we pulled out all the stops, man. This is my opponent in this game is actually somebody I played against quite a bit in Madden 21, a little bit in 20, and I know it for sure in 19. And we battled it out, traded wins back and forth last Madden cycle in CFM. He was the Dolphins and I was the Bills. So yeah, good to play him again. Glad I got the dub. It I'm not gonna spoil it, but you'll see at the end, man. Like it's a crazy ending to this game. Um, but yeah, we hit our weekly goal of 15 first downs, 275 passing yards. We didn't get the 350 passing yards. That's the second tier goal, I guess. But we didn't get that. But turned the ball over twice. One was a fumble, one was a pick. Third down conversions, 3 of 5, 60% ain't bad. Also for him, 3 for 5 as well. Fourth down conversions, we got that. 2-point conversions, we got that. And then in the red zone, that was our only turnover. Well, not our only, but our turnover in the red zone there. So taking a look at the player stats, Lamar with a near perfect QBR. Only missed 7 passes, threw 3 touchdowns, 400 yards. The rookie Justin Fields, without all the bells and whistles, you know what I mean? Not even, he hasn't even unlocked his abilities yet as superstar. 21 for 25, 308 yards, 3 touchdowns, and there is that one interception there, which, blows, but I mean, we overcame. You know what I'm saying? Travis Etienne is our halfback. That's another hidden dev guy. I'm not sure if he's star or superstar. I'll ask around or check. But led the game in carries with 11, only 38 yards. He did get a score as well. Justin Fields, 47 yards on the ground on 8 carries. And really, his last carry for -2 was a victory formation. So 7 for, let's say, 48, right? Leonard Fournette, 4 for 22, but he did score. 2 broken tackles. Lamar got in there, only 3 carries for 8 yards. That's kind of wild to see. Then we got this is our power back at 208 pounds, getting the a touch at the goal line. Here's the surprise of the game, man. The best receiver in the game was Leonard Fournette, 9 for 137, man, and a touchdown. We played it pretty safe. We weren't trying to give up too many big plays, but we ended up, just broken plays, Lamar scrambling, stuff like that, giving up, chunk plays instead of letting him run, because he's like 96 speed by default. Instead of letting him run, I'll go ahead and send a zone defender down, let you try to make a play with a lesser speed guy. We can catch him. That's the game plan. T. Higgins, 3 for 56 and a touchdown. And his touchdown was very, very, very sketchy. Very sketchy indeed. Austin Hooper led us in touches and yards. 3 guys scored touchdowns here. Marquise Goodwin, our speedster, scored a 50-plus yarder. Corey Davis, I want to say it was like a 40 or 50 yarder for him as well. But ended the game 5 catches, 77 yards and a touchdown. If you can do that, if that's your base for every game, you're gonna make the Pro Bowl, Corey Davis. Hopefully you'll get superstar, because I loved Corey Davis coming out of college, and I really wanted the Ravens to take him, but they didn't. They did not. Anywho, Adam Thielen, our best receiver on the team, 4 catches for only 38 yards. It is what it is. I wasn't really incorporating or forcing him the ball at all, really. But yeah, ETN out of the backfield with 3 catches as well. Penei Sewell, 2 pancake blocks. Love to see it. He hasn't even unlocked his superstar abilities yet, because he's got to get the snap count, the 500 snaps. So around week 10 is when we'll actually have our full offense, Tyree Phillips started at right guard this game, gave up 2 sacks. I got to get an upgrade there. I got to make a trade, make a move. Something's got to give. Tyree Phillips cannot start at right guard for me at all. Um, Wide receivers with a couple pancakes there. This is the guy who actually ended up playing in place of my superstar dev left guard, which we used our superstar upgrade on. But he got hurt in practice, so I didn't even get to experience having a superstar left guard. And Austin Hooper with a pancake block there as well. Let's get over to the defensive side. And yeah, we didn't really make too many splash plays. We didn't pick Lamar off. Jalen Ramsey, a cornerback leading the team in tackles, is never good. That's our other superstar dev upgrade, Tyson Campbell, rookie from Georgia, pretty good DB. Couple TFLs here, the usual suspects that you would think: Ndamukong Suh, Michael Pierce, Bud Dupree with 2 sacks as well, and then Sue and Pierce also with sacks. So got the 4 sacks that we needed because we need 3 for the weekly goal. Probably going to play a little bit more Gerald McCoy. I do need to get into my depth chart and get shit cracking that way. Get everything lined up how I need it to be. Isaiah Simmons with 2 pass deflections, and I really could have had a user pick on one of them, and I'm so used to not having somebody that's that athletic, and I felt like I would be out of range for a pick, so I went for the SWAT. But bruh, Isaiah Simmons is it's a different user, man. Trayvon Moore, 2 big plays, 2 pass deflections on deep balls where I feel like if this was my Ravens team, and I had Tavon Young playing free safety last year and Brandon Stevens playing it this year, I feel like they would have gave up this play here, but Trayvon Moore didn't. So shout out to the rookie. You feel me? Bud Dupree with a forced fumble, and then Christian Covington with a fumble recovery. No touchdowns, none of that stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get into the highlights right quick. You feel me? Back to the first quarter, man. He gets the ball first and goes 3 and out. I felt like that was the win of the game right there. Having him get the ball first and go 3 and out, I'm up a possession already, because when you're playing against somebody, it's not even like per user. You know what I mean? Like if you're playing against Lamar Jackson, it's almost impossible to stop him. Unless they're turning the ball over, you know what I mean, or you're getting stops and they're not going for it on 4th and 7 on the first possession of the game, right? So he punts the ball away. We proceed to move the ball down the field. We got a penalty on the defense there. I believe that was roughing the passer on 2nd and 4. But yeah, we end up actually turning the ball over here. So our first drive, we force a stop on the 3 and out. Then we go down like a 9-10 play drive. 3rd and goal, we go with one of our favorite red zone calls, and we end up throwing an interception on it. And it was just, I guess, Grant Delpit just made a great play. He came, unfortunately, there's no highlight. I wish there was so I could show it and break it down. But he came from safety depth and picked off a dig that was coming from left to right. He started at strong safety. It was crazy. But yeah, that's what happened there. We turned the ball over on downs. He's got 20 yards, free 20 yards and possession. He actually comes down here, runs the ball on 4th and 10. This was clutch right here. Getting another 2 stops on defense on a Lamar Jackson led offense. That's crazy. Real quick though, let me just go ahead and preface this damn halfback corner route, bro. This halfback corner route is, if you don't know it's coming, you're first. If you ever get flat-footed, that's your ass, because that's Isaiah Simmons on this. Just not being able to keep up with that route. I stopped and actually played that little crosser a little bit, shuffled my feet, and then I recognized that, oh shit, this is a corner route. Because if this is a streak, I'm just passing it off to the safety, and I don't give a shit what you do with that. But yeah, that's a 37-yarder. Trucking the DB right there. But first attempt, we get a sack. So, and this was actually on him. This is I think I sent 5. Yeah, sent 5 on this rush here. Bud Dupree is in a contain left. Actually, both of them in contains. That's funny. They're both in contains, and lo and behold, he's in. I'm in contains. He breaks contain. and we have to rely on a fucking defensive tackle to come out here and sack Lamar. That's tough. That's what you don't want to see. But in any case, I think he was running the same type of play here. It's just that Fournette gets mauled by his. He runs into his lineman and gets clotheslined. Our user's in position right here to take away this crossing route. And it's, I don't know, just throw the ball away, bro. But he took a sack. I'll take it. Free 16 yards. You know what I mean? Right here, he gets 16 of those 26 yards he needs. You know, 4th and 10, he still goes for it. I was like, why? Why would you go for it on 4th and 10? Took off with Lamar and got tackled. And I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Right here, Marquise Goodwin. Just running a simple crossing route, man. I see a heavier defense here. These are linebackers. I think this is 44 defense. And I'm in gun bunch tight end, so I know for a fact that you can't user where you need to user without having somebody exposing coverage, and that's easy pickings right here. I don't know why you come down as a safety and take away a drag when that's coming behind it. But yeah, shout out to my lack of stick work. I mean, I got extra yardage, but I mean, we got tackled, so it wasn't great. Right here, Corey Davis on an 8-yard touchdown. Now, this is the same exact play we threw an interception on, right? Same exact play. Defense is a little bit different, and I believe he's at this point in the game he has set some zone drops or zone drop depths or whatever it is, and he's basically running double flats. I don't know why you run double flats in the red zone, but you know, it is what it is. So this is our favorite spot play. You know, so we got if you're reading this from the right to the left, our Z receiver, which is number 11, he's going to run a spot route. Tight end runs a corner. Halfback runs a flare swing. And then on the left side here, 19, which is Adam Thielen, he's going to run a whip route. That's my first alert. My eyes have to go there first because if it's man, the whip is open. If it's zone, I can then start to make other reads, right? On the first time when I threw the pick on this play, I came off the whip early. I snapped the ball, saw that the whip wasn't going to be available. My eyes came to the right side of the field. I then scrambled. I wanted to hit my corner. And then I was looking for my corner or my swing for my halfback. But those are both taken away. So then my eyes came to my backside dig that was coming across the back of the end zone. And I ended up throwing an interception there because I threw to the dig, like I said, the strong safety, who was basically in a zone to the right side of the field, picked off this dig coming from left to right. So that's what happened on that play. Right here, I stayed disciplined with my eyes and read this play properly. So snap the ball here. Our whip has 2 people on it. If you snap the ball and your flat route has 2 people on it, throw the dig behind it. It's open. Open versus man is open versus zone. As you can see, this is zone coverage. By default, it's actually a match coverage. It's a cover 3 match, which would have matched these routes perfectly. But the whip would have been open because it's match, aka man. And then this dig also would have been open because it's match, aka man. So that dig, what man match does or cover 3 match does is it takes away out routes, but it's susceptible to in routes. You know what I mean? So snap the ball here. Like I said, we're watching that whip route. Whip route is double covered. I don't even have to move my eyes off the left side of the field. I know that I'm just gonna low ball this here. Boom. That's just easy money. It's wide open. This is why in the red zone I don't like calling zone, because in the red zone it's like these windows are open. You know what I mean? These windows are open. Like unless you're dropping 8 in the coverage, you know what I mean? Like you got multiple hooks and you know you got your flats and stuff like that playing properly to adjust to formations and shit like that. Stuff like this is always open. You know? If I had Gunslinger, I would feel comfortable snap throwing, you know, after I come off the whip, I'll feel comfortable snap throwing this little route right here, the spot route. Because once he crosses that one guy, the flat's widening out any type of flat zone. So the only inside defender is right there, and he's inside. So it's a quick throw, Gunslinger, pass lead to the right. But again, like I said, just let it run at speed, man. It's just a really good play, really good route by 84. Bang, easy money, wide open grass. So in this game, it was raining. It's raining, and there was some PATs missed. As you can see, 13-13 at the half right there at the top of the screen. We actually ended up making this extra point, but bro, I don't think I don't think I made another one for the rest of the game. I don't think I made another one, man. Right here, here's an interesting sequence right here. So we get him into a 35. He gets 31 yards to his backup tight end. And I was just like, bruh, I don't know what we need to do here, but we need to start tackling better. Then Denzel Mims for a 7-yard touchdown. Now watch this. My user, you can see who I'm using. It's the left outside linebacker here. So at the snap of the ball, we see the jet motion. Get outside of it. I don't know why. I don't know why 93. Like are you waiting for a read option on a touch pass, bro? That's tough. Hate to see it. That's Ndamukong Suh as well. Just make the tackle, bro. He's literally watched the man. Then this is my user crashing down. I just took a bad angle because I didn't expect, just based on the alignment of my defense, I didn't expect you to be able to get the edge here. You know what I mean? That's why Ndamukong Suh is where he is, because he's supposed to blow that play up, but he just watches it. So I'm taken aback, so to speak, and actually end up trying to meet Denzel Mims at the at a point, and he just puts his foot in my face, scores a touchdown. So it is what it is. GG's to that. We get the ball back here, and just in a couple plays, man. I think 5 or 6 plays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plays. There it is. Um, bro, this is a hell of a play. So versus this look, I should have ran the ball. Point blank play. Period. Should have ran the ball. 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers. Should have ran the ball. We run play action here. Boom. I see that corner come down. I know it's covered 2. So I know that we should be able to hit the drag here. So use the drag coming across, mesh concept, and we hit the backside drag. Boom. What happens after this is absolute tomfoolery. Because we're going to journal this man. And we're going to truck the next one. You get an air truck, and then a broken tackle from a DB. And then 84 is going to go ahead and get this block right here. Boom. And then Austin Hooper, 80 speed, outrunning folks to the end zone. Let you see that speed one more time, just because it was a great play by Hooper, man. It's a good play. Catch and run. You truck, block, race to the end zone, baby. Got you. And then he, does the same exact thing. That was 45-yarder. He hits a 47-yarder here. Now this one was just it was some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie, some bullshit. So snap the ball. That's Isaiah Simmons on Mark Andrews, and then that happens. I hate this. I hate this. This is why I don't click on. And I have to stop. I always say I don't click on. I don't click on. I don't click on. I click on here, go for aggressive tackle, and don't even get an animation for a tackle, even though I'm tackling him. I'm like, okay, so he just turns it up the field, got a blocker out there, you know what I mean? And we got to rely on the rest of our defense to make this play. It's tough. 47 yards out of nowhere. Out of a quick out route, He ends up getting a touchdown here. Leonard Fournette, pound it until you get it. Then right before the half, we take a sack on the last play of the half. So it is what it is. 13-13. Let's go into the second half and try to separate ourselves, man. We get the ball out of half, and this is the Travis Etienne drive. He touched the ball I think 6 times. 3 straight runs or pass, 2 straight runs. Fields on a rush, Etienne on a rush, Etienne down here in the red zone, and then at the goal line, we're just gonna hit him with a little fullback dive action with halfback 2, Dearness Johnson, our power back. And this right here, our first drive out of half, bro. Touchdown and 2-point conversion. This ends up being the 2 points that we won by because I had missed extra point. I missed the extra point earlier in the game. I got lucky and made one. And then right here, we came out in field goal. And I'm like, damn it. I said I wasn't kicking no more. So we came out. We just audible to our fake. And this is not even the most advantageous look to run the fake. But we snap the ball here. We run it. Flip it back to the kicker. Playmaker, the receiver. Up the field. And that's Austin Hooper for a touchdown. That's the 2 points that this game is decided on, bruh. That's the 2 points right there. Early third quarter, midway third quarter. That's tough. That is tough. So yeah, right here he gets a score right back in about 7 or 8 plays for himself. And at this point, we're just trading. We're trading. Um, right here, weird animation happens. Not even a weird animation. I don't even know why his user as the strong safety. I don't even know why you user this route the way you do. Because out of this formation, this is Trips tight end, I believe, or trio, whichever one I'm in right now. So out of snap of the ball, bro, you have to be alert to this corner out from the tight end, and he is. That's his user as the strong safety. He comes down, he bites down on the outside here, and I don't know what makes him come inside, but he's on it. He is on it. Throw the ball anyway because we saw him, as his user, commit to the outside. We got a linebacker on Hooper. That boy almost undercut this route, but Hooper makes the play. I don't know how, bro. I don't know how, but I'm like, damn. As he caught it, I'm like, oh shit, I caught that. He got hold, and then this happens. Fucking Justin Houston, man. The Ravens play hard, bro. His ass got roasted on that route, but he came back and got the strip. And yeah, so at that point, I'm like, damn. So I done turned the ball over in the red zone. I done fumbled. Like, what are we gonna do here, bro? We come out and we in second half make a play mode. I'm like, shit, I cannot give up a possession and not get the ball back. So we start sending the heat. 11-yard sack. Right here, 2nd and 21. You already know what's coming. You know what's up. If you play me, you know what's up. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't beat this, you're going to get a lot of it. Snap the ball here. Everybody's out on a route. We don't green dog and we actually cover up the back that's out the backfield. And you're taking too long to make your read, brother. Taking too long to make your read, brother. There's Bud Dupree. Boop, poking the ball out. I mean, it's not even poking the ball out. It's just like he makes contact with Lamar. And he's not looking to scramble. So, I don't know why he's not. But, it is what it is. Get the fumble right there. Get the fumble recovery. 95. No run. No scoop and score, though. Even though I don't think he was touched. Honestly. I don't think. Maybe. I don't think he was touched, bro. I don't think he was. He should have got up and ran. For a touchdown. But they called him down. They blew the whistle. Whatever. Thielen for a 10-yarder. Start the drive. We get sacked here. After a 9-yard run, we actually get sacked here, and this was some bullshit. This is Tyree Phillips, bro, right guard, just shitting the bed, bro, shitting the bed. Now I'm supposed to have a double team here. I want to leave that edge rusher free because if he's free, that means that my flat is wide open. But for whatever reason, we can't get this blocking situation taken care of. That's DJ Reader, the run stopper, not pass rusher, getting in for an untouched sack, basically. Because 74 does nothing on this play. Barely touches him. Like, I don't, that's tough, man. That's a tough sack to take. But, anywho, it's now 2nd and 18. We just want some yards back. Hit him with a little quick one. He's got off coverage. Snap the ball. Get it out to, I was about to say Hollywood Brown. Get it out to Marquise Goodwin. And there's Deion Dawkins with a good block. Adam Thielen with a good block and a bad angle from Quandre Diggs. There you go. 96 speeder into the end zone, baby. Now, the rest of this quarter, bro, it's all money drives. It's all money drives back and forth. This right here was bullshit. This, I can say, was bullshit. The guy that's open on this play is the tight end. Tight end is wide open. Take the drag. It's an easy catch and run for a touchdown. He goes with the play is dagger, so you got a crosser from your number 3. It's T. Higgins here, but that is freaking Jalen Ramsey on him. T. Higgins is an 85 speed guy. He's a bigger receiver, sure, but bro, you can't be out here mossing Jalen Ramsey. And why does he take this angle? Why is he playing his upfield shoulder, bro? Look at this. Why are you playing behind him and over the top? Undercut that shit, Ramsey. Like, what the fuck? And he goes for the acrobat animation, and he's behind him. That's tough. That's tough, man. That is tough. But anywho, we gave up points. We got to answer back. We come out here, Austin over for 6 yards. Corey Davis with 43. Now this one, I know for a fact that this guy he plays tendencies well, right? When I played him last Madden, this was one of my go-to formations, and the same exact motion and everything. But I didn't run this play as much. I would run, more of a vertical with two hitches. So right here, his users basically taking away that hitch, which I usually would throw to that running back right there, right? He's sitting right under it, and he sees him go vertical, and he comes under the other hitch, and like that's a good user by him. You know what I mean? Like that's good user by him. But what happens is it's not that same route combo. We got a fade or basically a slot fade, but he's now the outside guy, and the defense is all pushed inside. So when we go vertical with Corey Davis outside, put this ball up, pass lead it outside, drop it in the bucket, damn good throw. These are the throws that I'm really really happy that Fields can make. Obviously, his first game playing with him, but I am happy with him being able to make these throws right here. Just drop it off in the bucket, bang, beautiful throw, beautiful route, great separation, good shit. And if you look at the rest of this play, there's two other reads here. So right off rip, if there's basically people capping the receivers, right? It looks like single high, might be man, might be zone. Snap the ball pre-snap. We're looking for movement with the motion, right? That's actually the outside corner lined up over the halfback. That's why this play works. And then what happens on the right side of the field is, it's just basically got alert routes here. So we got our hitch. Our hitch is there. Obviously, if the user's taking any of these vertical routes, trying to use that, the hitch is there. If the hitch is taken away, if you got time in the pocket, most people only rushing 3 against empty. You got time in the pocket. You got that post route coming from Thielen here, which gets open and under zones. So now he's actually that's a linebacker. He's actually playing really deep depth. Actually, 55 here. Oh, this guy. He's playing it's about 20 yards. That's tough. From the 30-yard line, let's see. That's 10, 15, yeah, about 20 yards. But yeah, that's a 43-yard completion. I'll take that any day. You know what I'm saying? Fourth quarter, every drive is a money drive. 4th and 2. There's no replay for this, but I remember this distinctly. This is 4th and 2. I go with spacing. Basically Ohio spacing. And the way I run Ohio is not an out route, it's a hitch. So I basically have spacing on one side and a hitch on the left with an alert streak or alert fade, must outside release fade. What happens here is I have a guy that's my second tight end should be open. My wing should be open. But what happened was he ran his route, but he never turned around to face the quarterback. So with him facing the opposite way, I felt the way about throwing it to him. I'm like, I can't throw that. Like, it's going to hit him in the back of the head. So we ended up scrambling with Fields for 5 yards on the 4th and 2 because Madden decided to have a guy not turn around to catch the ball. It was weird. Can't honestly remember what the 7-yard pass was here, but at this point, after we got this first down, we're thinking kill the rest of the clock, keep the ball on the ground, get points, and get out of here with a dub. You know what I'm saying? Again, we go for after we get the touchdown here to another goal line run. We missed the extra point. Would have put us up 9 points, 2-score game. We missed the extra point. And at that point, I gave him life because comes out here with Lamar, knowing that he only needs 8 points to win it. 8 points to tie. And he comes out here and he puts together a masterful drive, man. Really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plays, and he's in the end zone with a QB sneak. This play right here, there's no replay for it, but bruh, this is the pinnacle of Madden fuckery. He had a guy wide open for the 2-point conversion in the end zone. The ball hits the player in the back of the helmet. Receiver never goes for the catch. That was some bullshit. And I am not afraid to say it. We should be at overtime. I shouldn't even be doing this recap. I should have won. Like, he tied the game right there. He made the correct play call, made the correct pass. The guy was wide open, got past my user, hits the man in the back of the helmet. Hate to see it. But, anywho, if you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't, be sure to dislike it, leave some hateful comments, and unsubscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm out.